So the total surface area of the bowl, of course, you can see what? You can see this, the big hemisphere,
Yeah.
then the small hemisphere which is inside,
Yeah.
and then the rim here, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I call this surface 2, I call this surface 3. How do you get the surface area of 1? Is half sphere, right?
Yeah.
And half sphere is half 4 over 3 pi, 4 pi r square. Okay?
Yeah.
And the r in this case is, the big one is 8, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you just put in 8. And don't do any calculation.
Yeah.
You're wasting your time if you do calculation. I'm going to tell you why. So for the third, I will do the third one first, which is the small hemisphere. So it's also half sphere. Is half 4 pi r square. But in this case, the r is 7, right?
Yes.
Don't do the calculation first. Okay? Don't. Because the fact that you go and do the calculation, you have to write down the numbers, you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
Next. 2. For the rim, if you can tell, is this, and this is the rim, right? Okay? So it's the big one minus the small one, right?
Yeah.
The big one is 8, the small one is 7, right?
Yeah.
Therefore, you just find out the difference.
Yeah.
So it's pi r square. I use b minus pi r square, small.
Yeah.
Okay? So over here is pi 8 square, right? Minus the pi 7 square, right?
Yeah.
So here you can do a bit of calculation, like 64 pi minus 49 pi. That will give you 15 pi.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm not using a calculator.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, your job is to add the 3 of them up, right?
Yeah.
Actually, you can quickly do this already. I mean, without calculator. 2 times 64 is, okay, so 2 times 64, right? So it's 128 pi.
Yeah.
This is 2 times, so it's 2 times 49, so this is 98
Yes.
pi. Okay, so this third. So basically you just add these 3 up using your calculator. So don't waste your time by writing down the answers in numbers.
Yes.
Okay, so just do it this way. You speed up your this solution by mouse, I guess. Okay, actually you don't even need to write this down if you want to save time. You don't even need to write that down. All you need to do is just give it to your calculator and let your calculator do the calculation for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I hope you pick up this habit.
So I can just type in what half form.
Yeah, half times 4 times pi times 8 square.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you continue. Maybe you can put it a bracket, so you can you don't need to, but by putting in a bracket, you know that this is your area of 1. This is your area of 3. This is your area of 2. So you know, when you look at it, right,
Yeah.
you know which one and which one. And if you need to, let's say something goes wrong, you can go back and edit accordingly. Understand? So that's how you can speed up.